The planet is covered with a multitude of cultures so diverse that it's no surprise that they sometimes don't get along. But through all their differences, researchers have found the one thing that they seem to share: music. A recent study has found global links between musical form and vocals, meaning that a love ballad will sound the same, no matter what culture it originates in. The Harvard-led study asked 750 internet users from 60 different countries to listen to 14-second excerpts from songs. The songs traversed a variety of places from around the world and included tracks from less commonly heard societies, such as hunter-gatherers or cattle farmers. Participants were then asked to answer 6 questions about how they perceived the songs, whether its purpose was for dancing or to express love, for instance. Songs in the study could have also been linked to soothing a baby, healing an illness, mourning the dead, or for telling a story, but only 4 types of song were actually present, according to researchers. The data after more than 26,000 excerpts were listened to revealed an accurate description of the songs function cross-culturally. Manvir Singh, one of the study's co-authors, said, "We show that our shared psychology produces fundamental patterns in that transcend our profound culture differences." This suggests that our emotional and behavioral responses to aesthetic stimuli are remarkably similar across widely diverging populations. But it wasn't clear, until now, whether the same concept held in human song. Psychologist Dr Samuel Mehr, co-author of the study, said, "Despite the staggering diversity of music influenced by countless cultures and readily available to the modern listener, our shared human nature may underlie basic musical structures that transcend cultural differences." In a second experiment, the researchers asked 1,000 internet users in the US and India to rate the excerpts for the number of singers, their gender, and the amount of instruments. They also rated them for melodic and rhythmic complexity, tempo, beat, arousal, valence, and pleasantness. The researchers identified some relationship between those musical features and song function. But it wasn't enough to explain the way people were able to so reliably detect a song's function. One of the most intriguing findings, Dr. Mehr explained, relates to the relationship between lullabies and dance songs. He said, "Not only were users best at identifying songs used for those functions, but their musical features seemed to oppose each other in many ways." Dance songs were generally faster, rhythmically and melodically complex, and perceived by participants as happier and more exciting. Lullabies, on the other hand, were slower, rhythmically and melodically simple, and perceived as sadder and less exciting. The researchers are now conducting these tests in listeners who live in isolated small-scale societies and have never heard music other than that of their own cultures.